Broadcasting from the entertainment capital of the world, it's the Talk of Las Vegas.
Coming out.
It's Miranda with the Talk of Las Vegas. I'm here with Andrew Beldy with the Electric Shop Recording. Andrew, will you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thanks for having me, Miranda. I'm Andrew Beldy of Electric Shop Recording. As you know, Miranda's actually a very talented vocalist, and her and her band have come in, and we've gotten to know each other really well, and we're doing a lot of audio recording of all of their music. So really been enjoying working with you guys, and this is our 4th year for Electric Shop Recording, so we keep, growing the studio, adding some new equipment, and we have had some really fabulous musicians come in, some very talented people, from individuals all the way to very large bands, all different types of genres, and I'm just really ecstatic that Las Vegas and this area that we're in is just a great place for music and art in itself.
All right, here we go. Definitely like that.
So Andrew, please tell us, what originally inspired you to make this beautiful studio?
Well, I'm a musician myself, and I've always paid to record at other studios, and I realized that music's changed a lot. So you have your little indie labels as opposed to your major labels. Now we're recording on computers. You don't have to have $1 million worth of equipment. So I have this great space, and I figured instead of me having to go and rent studio time, that I would build the studio, and it kind of started off just for me, my band, my friends, and now it's blossomed into other friends, and it's a networking thing. It is private, but I found out that not only do I really enjoy working with other people, but I'm starting to get more into the production as an audio engineer, helping people with their ideas. And
Oh, you do? I didn't know that.
All right, here we go. Roll.
Will you please tell us, how long did it actually take to build this studio? Because from what I hear, you built it with your bare hands.
Well, the room was here. The general construction was already done. In the studio, you have to figure out where you're going to put everything. And where is everything going to lay out well? How is it going to sound good? And I did not do it by myself. I had my bandmates all help me with it. So they picked the colors. I built the sound panels. And we slowly kept tweaking it, you know. So you start off with something that's just the very beginnings, and then you continue to, you know, always perpetually trying to make it better, listening to the way the room sounds. How do the drums sound in here? Is it too dead? Is it too live? You know, and there's that magic that you finally find, you know, something that you're looking for.
Pretty cool with like harmonies on it, something like that.
Mos Def.
Try to do it again.
Well, you want to start at the same spot, or do you want me to bring you in like here, and then you'll have that pause
We
there?
can start at the same spot.
Like
Yeah.
where it is here? Okay.
Okay, cool.
Rolling.
I see you did a very beautiful job with the decorative interior design of your place. Are you the mastermind behind all of that, or is it your wife, or is there someone else that seriously influenced that? Because I see these beautiful images and everything's placed so perfectly. I mean, you would think whoever did it must have had some form of OCD, because it is beautiful in here.
I definitely have OCD, but I have to admit, it's really all by accident. So everything wasn't purposefully planned in advance. It just slowly started to happen based on what the room needed. The sound panels are something that I made with the fabric and sound proof, and I started to hang those, and I started with that before there was any pictures, before I had a couch, and slowly but surely I just kept adding things to the room, and it has become what it is now, and it just seems like it works. So I appreciate the kind words, though.
What is your favorite piece of equipment in your studio? What is the newest piece of equipment, the oldest piece of equipment, and which one is your favorite?
I'd have to say the oldest piece of equipment that I have is going to be this Korg A3. I've had that since I was a teenager, and I still have it. It still works, and it's got thousands of sounds in it. You could use it for anything: guitars, bass, vocals. One of the newer items that I have is, well, I love these distressors.
What do those do?
Those are compressors. They're nice compressors. You can use them on anything: vocals, guitars, drums. They can really, you know, we're in a digital age, and you still want to have maybe some analog front end, you know, some different coloring preamps, things that make your instruments or your voice sound a little warmer, some that are a little more transparent. So, you know, having a few different speckles of what I call the colors, you know, is really helpful depending upon what kind of music you're doing. But, you know, you can do it all in the computer, but I like to use analog equipment too. So.
I'd like to know what your opinion is. What's the most unique thing about your studio? What makes your studio different than everyone else's?
Well, I mean, being that it's a private studio, we're not just open to anybody at any time. We basically go through networking, a friend of a friend type of thing, people that we know, that we want to work with, and you know, you do have to be invited to come in and record here. So I think that makes it special because you're not having all these people come through while you're doing a session, want to look at the room, they want to see the equipment. It's not a revolving door. When you're here, it's a completely private atmosphere, and you know, you want to give people that type of customer service. So it, you know, it's conducive to art.
There you go.
You're a father, a husband, and a grandfather, I hear. What's life like at home? What are your hobbies away from the studio? What's your family like?
Wow. It's a busy life. Yes, I have a beautiful little grandson. I have 2 daughters and my own son, my wonderful wife. You know, we just, we kind of do a little bit of everything. You know, we're pretty active. So we always have, you know, some kind of school function to go to or family party. My wife and I are always just, you know, 2 ships passing in the night. You know, we're both, you know, heading parts of our life to put the whole thing together and make it whole. My kids are also extremely musical, all of them, singing, dancing, playing instruments. I think it's possibly a somewhat hereditary gift, but, you know, yeah.
Will you please share with us your website of where we can reach you in case somebody has an inquiry or wants to know about this studio, wants to make an appointment with you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You could look us up at, we're at electricshoprecording.com. We have our website. And we're also on Facebook at Electric Shop Recording. So it was a pleasure. I really appreciate you having me on your show. And I look forward to you coming back in the studio and working with you again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Andrew. You're with the Talk of Las Vegas. I'm Miranda Gold, and have a great day.